stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin based the upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction hit a cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, let the profit.
If you're holding real-world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but, we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on.
Gotta get this money on.
Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What's good, y'all?
What's going on, y'all?
I have to laugh. I have to laugh.
What happened?
So apparently, shout out to Canton Network. Not definitely not flooding Canton Network. I think everyone should do their research on Canton Network. I think it's definitely an asset to look into, and possibly invest in if that, if that's the way it drives you. This is what I will say. Creators be out here tripping, okay? Just because you find out about a new asset or blockchain does not mean you have to bash the other assets that we have been accumulating and talking about for the last 8 years, 10 years for some people, 5, 6 years for me, okay? You don't have to FUD XRP, you don't have to FUD XLM because you want to bring more value to the Canton Network, unless you've been paid to do so. And
what you mean? Paid to do so?
I'm starting to notice some patterns here. As soon as people come up with a new blockchain, they come in, they find out about some new information. Next thing you know, they FUD in the other asset. They got to FUD XRP. You don't have to FUD XRP to get people to get into this other asset. Like, if you can't afford to invest, you just can't afford to invest. You don't have to try and get the XRP community to flip and come over here. It's like, y'all, This is the most craziest shit. Like, in the streets, this would be like, nigga, y'all, like, a lot of y'all wouldn't survive. A lot of y'all wouldn't. You can't switch sets like that. The way y'all be switching, and really, like, you shouldn't even be all tribal anyway. But the way y'all switch sets, like draws, is crazy. It's totally fine to give Canton Network its flowers. It's totally fine to highlight, the great aspects of that blockchain. I have no issue in even talking about it. We'll actually talk about Canton a little bit today. I have no issue with Canton Network whatsoever. My issue was with the creators. Y'all gotta stop doing that. Why are y'all doing that? We're diversified. We're not just banking on one you don't have to bash one asset to pull up another one. Why do y'all do that? Then y'all confuse the whole space, and then me and D gotta get these DMs and messages. Oh, we still all in on XRP because they just said Canton just passed Stellar in market cap and blah blah blah. And it's because y'all be putting out this fugazi ass content, flooding the other assets. XRP, XLM are chosen. Y'all gotta get over it. They have been chosen. It's documented. Okay? Tested, chosen. They've been tested for the last 10 years. That is how this shit works. They're not the banking system. Payment rails, the global financial system are not just going to plug in these other blockchains that they tested out for 3 months and then say, hey, yeah, we're going to rock with this one. Fuck all them other ones that we've been testing for the last 10 years. That's not how this shit works. I don't know what got Arab like, but y'all out here tripping.
I mean, you know how the space go. Man. The toxicity in the space and
the toxicity,
the tribalism, all that.
I don't even date toxic girls, so I'm definitely not gonna deal with toxic crypto bros. That's why I stay in my bubble. So the only person I talk to is D, because a lot of y'all is out your mind, and I'm a little too blunt to have too many friends anyway. Most real niggas ain't got that many friends, because I all I can do is keep it 100, because I expect niggas to keep it 100 with me, regardless if I like it or not. So, and a lot of y'all will not be able to handle how I would talk to you as a friend. And I
not be able to handle. Right. Not be able to handle it, but at the same time, it's like you just don't know what's going on, yo. You just don't know what's going on.
What I'm really getting at though, D, is y'all need to be careful with these creators y'all are following, because not just me, but other people that kind of look from the outside, that kind of stay in the shadows, are also noticing these same patterns. Okay, I ain't gonna call people out because I'm not messy. I don't got time for them. I'm not here for drama. I'm here to, you know what I'm saying, uplift everybody, keep everybody in with the news. That's exactly why we do what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. That's why D's here. That is what we're doing. I'm not here for drama. So I'm not going to call out, but I'm not going to do all that messy shit. I'm just letting y'all know that y'all got to start having discernment, and y'all got to be paying attention to patterns. Because this shit is insane at this point. It's like the third or fourth asset I'm seeing niggas do this shit with. First it was when niggas came across, what was it? Not OKX. Damn. It had a good little run last year. I can't think of it right now, but it's that. Then it was like two assets that came out, and then I think Metal and now Canton. So it's like, then y'all find ways to FUD people out of XRP. It's the most insane shit I've ever seen.
Not Zcash, was it? Was it Zcash?
No, it wasn't Zcash. No.
Oh,
it was I don't think it was Onyx. I can't remember. But it was one of the ones I think JP Morgan was tapped in with. But I'm just saying, niggas will find out about new assets and then try and bring down the other assets to like bring more light to this one. And it's like, you don't have to do that. Just put the information out. You don't gotta bash the other assets. You get what I'm saying?
No, you don't.
But yeah, y'all, let's run them lights up. People scared after David's comments. David's doing what he's been paid to do.
That's it. A lot of these cats are just doing what they're paid to be doing, fam. That's it.
Literally. It was XCN. Thank you. Ando.
XCN.
Yes. See, y'all are noticing. Y'all remember it because y'all see the patterns I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the chat that we all on the same page. Drop a fire if we on the same page. If y'all are noticing the patterns that these niggas is going, this is what's going on. And then I'm starting to look at the companies because I'm like, y'all must be paying them. Y'all must be paying them because they do this every time they come across a new asset, get some buzz or whatever, and this is what they do. Like,
yeah.
Oh, declicked it. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so but yeah, we'll see. Sonny said, I haven't given up on XRP, but I'm not buying anymore. I'm happy with my position from now on. Any more XRP I receive will be free through either staking or other yields that pay it. No. That's real, bro. I've been at that point. You know what I'm saying? I've been at that point. I may catch some little dips here and there. If it go to like $1.50, you gotta go low for me because y'all know I like getting in low stuff. But yeah, no, that's 100, bro. That's 100. A lot of us got a good chunk when it was under $1, and we happy, we good. So I definitely been good. They hype XCN so much that I had to get some. Yeah, exactly.
No, they have that shit up.
Definitely hyped it up. They hype up all these tokens and then they gotta drag down other tokens to do it. So I'm seeing the same pattern with Canton Network. But we're gonna talk about Canton Network today because I ain't hating on the asset whatsoever. Again, my issue is with the creators. I'm just making that clear. I'm not trying to FUD people out of Canton Network because I think it has a pretty good use case. We're gonna talk about it a little bit today. But let's run them lights up over here on TikTok. We only at 4K. Let's run them lights up. Let's get to 15K. I already know the goal is 100K. So yeah. Let's run it up, y'all. Let's run it up. Now we do have another class. While we're running the lights up, we'll talk about this this other class that we're getting ready to do. Y'all know we try and do at least a class a month if we can. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the chat. So this next class that we are thinking about doing, of course, is DeFi. Because I only want to do stuff to help people make money. That's just me and D's thing. Like, all right, if it's not helping y'all make money, I don't really, or at least setting your finances up, setting you up, putting you in a good position. I don't really care to do it. So, but yeah, DeFi income stacking. So turning yield into cash flow. So basically, what we're noticing now in DeFi is that they're getting rid of a lot of the higher end pools where you could earn like 2,000% APRs or 1,500% APR. Those high ones are starting to like fade away, and I believe that's intentional. I think Cecil believes the same thing. So now we're kind of just focusing on the ones where you can earn like 200 to 500% APY, which to me is still good because it's still more than what you're getting at the bank, regardless. So,
hell yeah,
so
way more.
Way more. So what we want to focus on now moving forward, especially in DeFi Patreon, is that monthly income. I don't care if it's $100, $300. I'm sure anybody in this chat, y'all let me know. Y'all drop a fire in the chat if you would take an extra $300 a month, $150 a month. If you'll take that, yeah, that's grocery money, that's gas money that could pay for a night at the hotel for you and your lady or your man. You know what I'm saying? Extra, between $150, $300, I'll take it. All money is good money to me. I don't care if it's $20, but like I said, I don't care if it's $20. I'm taking it. But yeah, that's the next class that we want to do. So yeah, y'all let us know in the chat. Give us some feedback. That we're gonna do this DeFi income staking class where we're turning yield into cash flow. So we don't want people to miss. We don't just want API. We want that monthly income. So we pretty much want to show y'all how to make sure that you're getting paid monthly. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're doing. We're gonna stop chasing APY and we're gonna start building income. So that's kind of where we at now because we see how the DeFi markets is changing. So we're gonna stop chasing APY and we're just gonna start building income at this point. So yeah, y'all let us know. But yeah, we may do a class on that. We'll let y'all know and then we'll have that link available at some point this weekend. So yeah. But
we just gotta get the date and everything right.
Yeah, we'll get the date and everything. For sure. Someone said XEN is still has 31% APR. Okay, yeah. And you can borrow against it so you can keep the assets. Exactly. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So yeah, y'all let us know in the chat. You know what I'm saying, if y'all feeling that class. But yeah, we want at this point we want to make sure people making money monthly, consistently on a monthly basis. So that's what we're gonna tap into. That's we was wealth building, so that's what we're trying to do. Where we at with them lights? We only at 7K. Y'all gotta run them lights up. There's 94 people over there. Run them lights up.
Y'all gotta double tap the screen, fam. And over there on YouTube, definitely run it up. Shout out to everybody that's in the Patreon. Some interesting things going on right now, for sure. Let's see what the weekend going into February is gonna bring. We're going into a new month. We finally getting out of January.
Bro, I told y'all this was gonna be a long month.
Finally.
Yeah, this month went by. It went by fast, but it went by slow.
Yeah.
Time. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, y'all, we about to be in February. Let's keep running them lights up. So yeah, y'all, we got a couple things we're gonna go over today. So of course, Trump picked his Fed chair, which was Kevin Warsh, however you say his name. So we're gonna talk about that. We'll actually probably start with that first. These spam text messages, like, they starting to get clever. They starting to text niggas and hit niggas with the picture, with the photo. Like, hi, it's Ava. We have 2 to 3 stock ideas ready. They are anticipating the surge over 30% weekly. Reply yes to learn more. Report spam. What in the world?
Yeah.
Get that up out of here. All right.
Yeah. They're getting crafty, fam. They're getting a little crafty.
Definitely getting crafty. Bet we at that 10K. Y'all keep running the lights up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get on the algorithm. Let's keep running it up because we shadow banned. So let's keep running them lights up. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Let me let me share my screen. So I'm gonna start off with this first article about Trump picking Kevin Warsh, and then D gonna get into another article about his opinion on Bitcoin or crypto. Okay. So that way y'all know what we're getting into. I haven't heard too many good things. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've seen a lot of negativity regarding Trump picking Kevin. Just a couple things that I was seeing, but we'll get into it. So Trump nominates Kevin Warsh to am I saying his name right? Warsh? Kevin Warsh.
Yeah, Warsh, yeah.
Kevin Warsh to lead the Federal Reserve. So he plans to nominate Kevin Warsh to be the next chair of the U.S. Federal Reserve, replacing Jerome Powell when his term ends in May 2026. So who is Kevin Warsh? So he is a former Federal Reserve governor who served on the Fed's board from 2006 to 2011. So what people are basing their opinions off of, when I told y'all I didn't really hear too many good things, they based it off of between him being the Federal Reserve governor between 2006 to 2011, which is not a good look because the 08 crisis happened under his watch. So it's already we already starting off bad because this nigga was a part of this 08 crisis. So niggas is like, why the fuck is we picking this dumbass nigga? Because he was a part of the 08 crisis. So I totally see where the public is coming from with this pick. So but he has also worked as an economic advisor in the George W. Bush administration and as a Wall Street banker and academic at Stanford Hoover Institution. So Warsh is known for market experience, deep connections in finance, and past criticism of the Fed's expanded roles. So the Fed chair leads the U.S. central bank, setting monetary policy that affects interest rates, inflation, jobs, and financial markets. So Trump has repeatedly criticized Fed Chair Jerome Powell for not cutting interest rates quickly enough. And his choice of Warsh signals a desire for a chair more aligned with his economic priorities. So a Fed chair aligned with the White House's preferences could influence decisions on interest rate cuts or keeping rates lower, which impacts borrowing costs for mortgages, loans, and business investment. So the political and procedural context of this is Warsh's nomination still needs Senate confirmation before he can officially lead the Federal Reserve. Some lawmakers have expressed concern about Fed independence, the principle that monetary policy should be based on economic data, not political pressure. So the big picture here is that that financial policy is at a crossroads. So this nomination highlights the tension between political leadership and monetary policy independence. A new Fed chair trusted by the White House could shift the central bank's priorities, which impacts markets, inflation expectations, and everyday borrowing costs for Americans. So good old Kevin. We're gonna see. Trump picked him for a reason. Trump does have an agenda that he has to fulfill before he gets up out of there. So I don't see him putting someone in place that could jeopardize that. So that's why I'm still leaning more of just being more optimistic regarding the situation. I'm not gonna say I'm excited, but I am optimistic. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because I don't see Trump fucking this up. But
yeah, I don't really see him messing up. The people that actually voted for him. I don't see him trying to mess up going into 2027. The end of this year, which is midterms, going into 2027, really fucking this up. But I mean, I could be wrong. I could be reading the script wrong.
Yeah, no, for sure. I just know that he's selfish and he gonna make sure that his company flourishes. And I don't think he will put his company in a position to fail, even though this ain't gonna be the first time he failed at business. So
right.
So yeah, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it plays out. All I know is we need to get these interest rate cuts. We need to get this market structure bill passed. We need to get this identity stuff done so that we can press forward with this blockchain situation to get paid. That's really what it is. When I said put faith in no man, I never do that. And I'm gay.
Just stupid
about it. I don't put faith in females either. I don't put faith in the motherfucking soul. It's on me. So D, you got your article. Let's actually
So
go to this one. So let's talk about him real quick. Here we go. Well, here's what he said about Bitcoin and rates.
Yeah. So now that you know who he is, he was a part of the 08 crisis. And, he's worked on Wall Street. He's been in Morgan Stanley. So when Trump announced that his pick, the U.S. dollar jumped and Bitcoin dropped, obviously, and then stocks became very volatile. So because he's known for favoring high interest rates and wanting a smaller Fed balance sheet, so he's opposition to easy money. So money might get tighter in these markets because he's in the getting the seat, or he's getting this pick. So if he runs the Fed, Bitcoin may face headwinds. So it's an important detail that people miss, that he's not the Fed chair yet. It's still got to be confirmed by the Senate, right? Mm-hmm. And Jerome Powell could still remain on the Fed until 2028, which I doubt. I doubt at this point because Trump don't like him. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure the feeling is mutual. But at the same time, Jerome, he been keeping markets stable for the most part. You know, every time you get up on there, so he's been very, very political. He's way more politically trained than Trump. So what Warsh actually thinks about Bitcoin is this: he does not believe Bitcoin is stable money, and he says crypto should replace the dollar, right? So he once said crypto is software pretending to be money, right? So he doesn't believe crypto should replace the dollar. My bad. He doesn't believe Bitcoin is stable money. He doesn't believe crypto should replace the dollar. He once said crypto is a software pretending to be money, right?
When did he say that? Does it say
he
when
said
he said that?
I don't know when he said that.
He said it. Okay.
I don't know
So this is a little weird. This is a little weird because you have a pro crypto agenda. You want to be the crypto capital of the world. You don't want China to front run this new asset class, but we're nominating a Fed chair that doesn't believe in crypto.
He must owe him a favor or something. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Or is this a pump fake? Is this a pump fake? Because like you said, it's not official. And so
no, it's not official.
This could switch up. This could switch up. Maybe this is a pump. This is weird. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
100,000%. It could definitely switch up. So even back in 2015, Warsh said that Bitcoin could create market discipline. It could signal that something is broken in the system and is gaining life as an alternative currency. He also acknowledged that blockchain is very powerful. The software can reshape finance as it is right now, as we're speaking, and innovation should be built inside the United States. So he's not anti-tech or anti-innovation. He's just pro-control and discipline, right? So Bitcoin as a store of value, he has admitted that Bitcoin may function like digital gold and as a store of value, not everyday money. But he criticizes its price swings and the speculation cycles. So he respects the Bitcoin's role, but doesn't trust the volatility. So why Warsh supports digital dollars, CBDCs, is because he believes that central banks must engage with digital money. He believes that the United States should not fall behind China. He believes a U.S. digital dollar could compete with Bitcoin, and CBDCs are controversial, but they could reduce privacy and they give governments more control. He is about control. This whole play is about how can we get more control. Don't get it fucked up. Like Trump is showing y'all to play, but he still want control, fam. Right. He still want control. You know what I mean? Don't get it messed up. But
or at least the people telling him what to do want control.
Yeah, absolutely. And we know how that goes. To the best of our abilities. But here's the twist here. So Warsh, he is connected to crypto. So despite all this criticism and shit, like he invested in Bitwise, he invested in Basis, which is the algorithmic digital currency. What'd you say?
Okay. No, I was saying that's why I had asked when did he say those comments about crypto? Like, I wish they had told us when that was, because I'm thinking that could have been back when Trump was even talking shit about crypto. Jamie Dimon, BlackRock, everybody was at one point in time was they was not pro crypto. So that's why I was asking. Yeah. But now I see. Okay, he definitely has probably changed his tone at this point.
Yeah, and he's also advised Electric Capital, which is a crypto venture capital firm. So he understands this shit. He knows this shit is the movement, but he got to be political, fam. He got to play that political game. So he's cautious, not hostile, pragmatic, not anti-crypto, obviously. So we're gonna watch this closely. We're gonna see what justifies Trump picking him, making him his pick, and see if he even get up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got to get up in there first because
it's not set in stone.
Official. Yeah,
not set in stone. So
he won't lie. Trump won't lie when he said he was going to announce the Fed chair soon. I know he meant this week.
Right.
So y'all, we'll keep an eye on this whole situation. But that is good to know that he's invested in. You said Bitwise.
Bitwise and Basis, which is an algorithmic digital currency. And he advised.
So you know what the fuck going on, guys.
Yeah, of course. Like
going on.
You can't be tied to somebody like Trump or be cool with somebody like Trump and not know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because obviously they cool. Obviously they at least they have some type of relationship. You know what I mean? So,
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay, y'all. So looks like we have an idea of who the Fed chair is gonna be. Well, once it's official, then it's set in stone. But we're gonna see. Because again, like D said, Jerome Powell technically can stay till 2028. So we gotta see how that goes as well.
Mhm.
So May will be here before we know it. Oh dang,
Sure
May.
will.
So I hope it's early May. Because at some point in May I'm going on vacation. So I hope not.
I hear that.
Yeah, I hope this happens before that or after I get back. So if not, we're gonna see. But yeah, I'm gonna be out the country, so I ain't even gonna promise no live stream even when I'm there. I ain't even gonna make that promise. So yeah, we're gonna see, because I think it's mid-May that his term is up, because it's like it's not I don't think it's the beginning of May. I think it's mid-May. And I think I'm leaving to go on vacation like May 19th or something like that. So actually it's gonna be before that because I gotta go to New York. So yeah, hopefully they get this shit done before that.
We'll
if
see.
Not,
we'll see.
We'll see. Now if it's too crazy, I'm gonna have to get some Wi-Fi and figure it out. But we'll see, y'all. We'll see. So May will be here before we know it though. So all eyes on May for this Federal Reserve Chair situation. All eyes on May. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to this next article. We're gonna talk about Citi real quick, because this is Citibank. Citi says Clarity Act momentum builds, but DeFi fight could stall crypto bill. Now I know DeFi has a separate bill. That's why I don't even know why we talking about it as much as we are, because I thought this was a totally separate bill from the Clarity Act. But we're gonna talk about it. So investment bank Citi says momentum is building behind the Clarity Act, the major U.S. Bill that's meant to create federal crypto regulatory framework. But debate over how to regulate decentralized finance could slow or stall the bill's passage. So the main obstacle, so Citi highlights that the biggest sticking point isn't whether to regulate crypto, it's how to regulate DeFi. So lawmakers are debating when decentralized protocols, software, and developers become regulated service providers. Too strict definitions could slow innovation on decentralized exchanges, derivatives, layer 2 networks, and stablecoin yield mechanisms. So a compromise may hinge on focusing rules around custody and surveillance rather than trying to regulate software neutrally itself. So although the Senate Agriculture Committee recently moved its version of the bill forward, the more contentious sections are being held up in the Senate Banking Committee, the chamber where core disagreements over DeFi, stablecoin yields, and token classification are being played out. Because of these disputes, Citi says the bill's final passage could slip past 2026. Fuck out of here, Citi. Y'all on some bullshit. So what this means for the crypto market. So regulatory clarity is still possible. There's still momentum and broad awareness that the U.S. needs a federal crypto framework. So how lawmakers define DeFi participants like protocols, coders, platforms will shape the legal environment for years, and then timing matters. So delays could keep crypto operating in a legal gray area longer than expected, affecting U.S. competitiveness versus other countries that have clear frameworks. So this is just something that we got to keep an eye on when the Senate Banking Committee finally talks about what they're gonna do, because I know they're in a delay. Are they supposed to meet? They have another date where they're supposed to meet.
Oh, the committee?
The banking committee. When are they supposed to meet again? Is it Monday?
So. I think so.
I think. Y'all let me know in the chat.
I think it is Monday, but then are they gonna meet? They ain't even gonna be there. If they get another snowstorm, they ain't even gonna be there. They're not meeting.
Well, it's gonna pass DC. So, because I talked to my sister yesterday.
Oh, it's gonna pass DC.
It's gonna pass DC. North Carolina. I think they said North Carolina getting hit, but DC is gonna miss DC. Okay. So they. What are you talking about? You talking about?
Yeah, whatever is about to happen.
Yeah. That's gonna miss DC apparently. So they shouldn't have that weather excuse. We're gonna see. I think the Senate Banking Committee is supposed to be today, so we'll see how that goes. Because it looks like they bickering back and forth about DeFi, earning yield, and all that stuff. So we gonna see.
Okay. I thought they turned up the weather machine, to hit DC.
Oh, they might. You never know. They could be telling us anything. So yeah. But yeah, we'll move on to the next article. So let's talk about Canton Network, D. So Inside the Canton network, infrastructure for real-time tokenized institutional finance. So again, I fucks with Canton network. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with them. The Canton network is reshaping institutional finance with synchronized settlement, tokenized assets, and privacy-first architecture. So yeah, we're gonna dive into how it works, who's using it, and where it's going in 2026 and beyond. I just want to say this before D gets started. Y'all please stop flooding other assets because you're trying to uplift another one. That shit is whack. Please stop doing that because you're confusing a lot of new people coming in. That shit is whack. It's whack. So, you know, you don't have to, you know, downplay other assets to uplift, you know, new ones. Please stop doing that shit. That shit is whack as hell. But okay, go ahead, D. Let's talk about Canton.
Yeah. Well, so the Canton network is the plumbing for Wall Street's future. So this is what this article explains. It lets banks, governments, and big financial institutions move money and assets instantly, privately, and legally using blockchain technology. So why Canton exists is because it solves, you know, this problem. So the old system problem is the bank settle transactions slowly, sometimes days. Some of y'all already know that. And then lots of middlemen, paperwork, and reconciliation. And then private deals can't be public, so normal blockchains don't work. And then the different banks built separate systems that couldn't talk to each other. So public blockchain's problem is that everybody can see transactions, hard to meet regulations, and no legal finality for institutions. So Canton fixes all of this. What Canton actually is not one single blockchain. It's a network of blockchains that can talk to each other securely. So each bank or app runs its own private ledger and keeps its data private, still connects to others when needed. So, you know, a simple analogy would be like every bank has its own locked room, right? And then Canton would be like the hallway system that connects everything. So when two banks need to trade, they would unlock the doors so no one else sees inside. So if one part fails, everything cancels automatically. So the core technology is subnets, global synchronization, and proof of stakeholder, not proof of work, proof of stakeholder. And of course, they got smart contracts. You know, Canton uses DAML, not Solidity. DAML, D-A-M-L. I don't know how to pronounce that shit, but they don't use Solidity, which is built for smart contracts. So it's built for legal contracts, and it clarifies and defines who can see what, who owns what, and what happens if someone defaults. So this matches real world arguments. This is huge because bonds, swaps, repos, funds, insurance, all of this stuff. This is huge for all of that. And then the privacy feature, you know, on most blockchains, everybody sees everything. Y'all already know. But on Canton, only the people involved see the transaction. So the validators only see something that happened, not the details. So it's perfect for banks. It's perfect for mergers and acquisitions. It's perfect for private equity, and it's perfect for government finance. So who's using Canton is not no small players, fam. These aren't experiments. This is live finance happening right now. So you got Goldman Sachs, you got the DTCC, you got Franklin Templeton, you got BNP, you got Deutsche Bars Bank, you got JP Morgan, you got Broadridge, you got TradeWeb, you got Circle, you got Citadel. So if the DTC is involved, as y'all know, this is real infrastructure, not hype, because the DTCC is the stock market, right? So with Goldman Sachs, you already know they got tokenized bonds and securities, instant delivery versus payment. Broadridge repo platform, they got 350 billion per day. And, you know, because the repo is the short-term institutional lending, and that's same-day settlement, so no overnight risk. And then Franklin Templeton, they got Benji, which, you know, they got tokenized mutual funds, and investors can buy and sell 24/7. And the DTCC tokenization, which we have highlighted time and time again, is tokenizing U.S. treasuries and securities. This is the backbone of U.S. markets. So Canton Coin, why Canton Coin exists, is used for paying the network fees, coordinated apps, fees are fixed, predictable, and priced in US per data size. So tokens are burned, so no inflation gains at all. So institutions love this because it's no gas fee chaos, and it's easy accounting, and it's easy compliance. And then the governance, why institutions trust it is because they run by the Canton Foundation, which is a nonprofit and is very neutral, and no single company controls it. And then the members include the DTCC, Euroclear, TradeWeb, Franklin Templeton, SBI, and Broadridge. So, they got that governance. So the big plans for 2026 with Canton is, expansion into Asia, Latin America, tokenized insurance, tokenized mortgages, tokenized commodities, CBDCs and tokenized bank deposits, more validators, rewards, and more regulatory cooperation. So this is big, fam. This is big. This is big. Canton seems like a big deal, fam.
Let's see how much Canton is right now.
Super cheap. Super cheap. Last time I checked.
Yeah, definitely.
Under $1 for sure.
Yeah, so it's about 17 cents right now.
Yeah, I was about to say under 50 cents.
Yeah, 17. So yeah, y'all, definitely bullish on Canton Network. Wall Street back Canton Network is a leader layer 1 compliant confidential smart contract. So it says they partner with the DTCC, NASDAQ, BNY, and Goldman Sachs.
Shout out to them.
So yeah, shout out to Canton Network again. I think they have a great use case. So we're gonna see. But what I'm not gonna do is be like, oh, I found Canton Network, so I don't like XDC anymore. I don't like Stellar anymore. It's like we're not doing that. We're not doing. Okay. All right. Cool. So we got Canton Network out the way. So yeah, let's talk about got this next article. So let's talk about how crypto payments will change in 2026. So crypto payments aren't going to be a revolutionary spectacle in 2026. This is an opinionated article. I just thought it was interesting. So instead they're becoming more practical because I like to show both sides, not just the bullish sentiments, but the people that are more a little bit more bearish or call themselves trying to be practical, whatever. But yeah, they're becoming more practical, integrated, and subtle within everyday commerce. So the industry is shifting from experiments and hype to embedded infrastructure that functions behind the scenes. So the focus is on settlement. So crypto payments have historically struggled because many businesses don't want to hold crypto due to volatility, accounting, tax, and compliance concerns. So what's changing in 2026 is the emphasis on how crypto payments settle, not whether merchants want crypto as an asset on their balance sheet. So 3 payment models in 2026. So you have wallet to wallet. So this is the familiar model where users pay directly in crypto and merchants receive crypto. It still works best for crypto-centric businesses and users who already operate within the ecosystem. Traditional merchants are less likely to adopt this due to volatility and operational complexity. Next is hybrid crypto to fiat processors. So this is where most real adoption will happen in 2026. So customers can pay with crypto, but merchants receive settlement in fiat currency, just like a card payment. So providers like BitPay, CoinGate, Now Payments, and ForumPay are helping make this smooth and predictable, so merchants don't need to restructure their finances. It feels operationally similar to credit card payments, but uses blockchain rails under the hood. So in this model, crypto settlement is integrated directly into business apps and platforms via APIs. So users may never see that crypto is involved. Payments behave like traditional transactions, even though blockchains or digital rails are powering settlement and compliance behind the scenes. So this is the most normalized form of crypto payments and signals how adoption scales when it stops trying to be crypto and just works. So why 2026 matters for payments? So it's not about flashy use cases, but it's about reliability. So crypto payments are moving toward predictable settlement and compliance, not just experimentation. Businesses want systems that fit their existing workflows, and hybrid models are delivering that. Embedded infrastructure enables crypto to become part of everyday commerce without standing out. So by the end of 2026, accepting crypto might look no different from accepting credit or debit cards, just faster, cheaper, and more programmable. And many users might not even realize crypto is working behind the scenes. So yeah, I think crypto goes crazy with payments in 2026. I think this is the year they stress test everything. like to the highest degree in 2027. It's like we here, you know what I'm saying? Because the 2030 is around the corner. Like we looking at 2030 at this point.
Yeah,
We looking
yeah,
at.
yeah. It's probably gonna go crazy. It's probably gonna go crazy. I mean, a lot of this stuff, especially with the DTCC, they said they're gonna roll that shit out the second half of the year anyway
Yep.
with their
Yep.
platform. So,
Good point. Good point. There you
yep,
go. That's how
yep.
you know they're getting ready for sure. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna talk about PayPal. We got PayPal study reveals 4 in 10 U.S. merchants now accept crypto. So y'all see it's happening. 4 in 10 U.S. merchants now accept crypto. It's happening.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like if you got that's why we always say, man, if you got a business, fam, like you better get up on this. You better get up on this, man. Crypto is no longer future tech. Almost 4 out of 10, like you said, U.S. businesses already accept it, and most believe it will be normal soon. Right. So this is payment behavior is changing. It's gonna go crazy. So who did this study? The study was done by PayPal and the National Cryptocurrency Association, and PayPal operates in 200 countries and serves 434 million users, and it works with 36 million merchants. So this isn't a small crypto survey. This is data from one of the largest companies on earth. So 39% of US merchants accept crypto. So that means almost 4 in 10 businesses already take crypto payments today. This includes online stores, travel companies, hospitality, digital services, gaming. So crypto ain't just for tech shops anymore, fam. Big businesses are leading the way. So the study found that 50% of companies making 500 million or more accept crypto. So this matters because large companies move slowly, they avoid legal and technical risk, and they are adopting crypto. So it means that they have passed early safety and reliability checks. Customer demand. So why are merchants accepting crypto? Is because customer demand. Here are what the merchants reported. 88% get asked if they accept crypto. 70% say no. Say customers want to pay with crypto at least once a month. So this isn't forced adoption, fam, right? And then, yes, this is huge for business sales because among merchants who accept crypto, 7 out of 10 saw crypto sales increase last year. And then some businesses now get 25% or more of total sales from crypto. This is why we say those prediction markets are going to go crazy. They're going to go crazier because people are going to be paying this shit in crypto or anything they can find, fam. So this means crypto isn't just an option. It's becoming a revenue stream, right? And then why merchants like crypto payments is because merchants said crypto helps because it's faster payments, better security, more customer privacy, and it attracts new customers. So 4 out of 5 merchants say that accepting crypto helps bring in new buyers. So why doesn't everyone accept crypto yet? Is because the setup is too complicated. And then 90% of merchants said that they would try crypto if the setup was easy as credit cards. So this means that merchants want crypto. The tech just needs to be simpler. So what this tells us about the future is that merchant believes that 84% say that crypto payments will be in common in 5 years. So 1 in 3 think it'll happen in 1 year, right? So which industries are leading? You got hospitality, travel, digital goods, gaming. So these industries serve global customers, deal with cross-border payments, and benefit from faster settlement. All right. And this is a tipping point that we're in.
Damn. Okay. This yet though, because I think this is very telling. With 4 in 10 merchants that's accepting crypto now, so that's telling me that it's on the front line. That this is what we've been waiting for. So that people know this shit is not a scam. Anybody steals crypto a scam in 2026? I don't think we did this yet this year, but anybody still calling crypto a scam in 2026? This is all I got for you.
Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about nothing.
Why did it pause?
Well, you don't know much about crypto. You know nothing about nothing. You fake news.
My bad. I don't know why I paused like that the first time, but yeah, they don't know shit. Dead ass. So but yeah, but yeah, we got one more article we're gonna go over real quick. 1 second. All right, so we're gonna talk about restaurants real quick. Because to me, you start seeing stuff at restaurants, it's stuff going digital. Because I'm noticing when I go out to eat now, I talk to the waiter less and less. I talk to a waiter less and less now. I don't know if it's just the state I live in, but depending on where I'm going, even like I don't really eat fast food too much anymore. But when I do run through the drive-through to probably get my nieces and nephews food, I'm noticing I'm talking to AI going through
Oh
these
yeah,
drive.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, you are.
yeah, I'm noticing that it's only a person working the window. But so yeah, restaurants innovate around value, tech, and loyalty in 2026. So in 2026, restaurants aren't just competing on price; they're innovating to meet higher customer expectations by blending quality, convenience, personalization, and technology to deliver real value. So restaurant customers today are more budget conscious, but still expect quality experiences. So spending habits have shifted. So more meals at home and more careful choices when dining out. So restaurants must offer meaningful value, not just low prices. So the digital transformation is now a requirement for restaurants, y'all. So technology is no longer nice to have, it's essential. So basically, if you own a restaurant, and if you are not, going through this transformation, this digital transformation, along with everybody else, your restaurant is not gonna survive. Once, once them numbers jump to, like once Applebee's and Chili's and Red Lobster and where else y'all be eating at? Red Robin and what's the little pasta spot y'all be going crazy over? Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, when them restaurants, you start walking in there and you just sign in on an iPad, it's over with. So yeah, you better make sure you innovating. If you For those that's in that restaurant business, but yeah, it's essential. So restaurants are using digital tools to improve ordering. So they're using mobile apps, kiosks, AI-enabled ordering, and unified cross-channel experiences. And then speed and accuracy. So faster service with fewer errors leads to happier customers. And then personalization. So systems that remember past orders and preferences help build stronger relationships. Yeah, restaurants also know that human connection still matters. Technology should enhance, not replace hospitality. So yeah, I think we'll still have a couple people in the restaurants, but some of these restaurants are fully autonomous though. Some of these business owners don't give a damn about hospitality. They just like, look,
No.
we here for convenience. So it just depends on the restaurant you at. But yeah, consumers today are less loyal by default, so they pick restaurants that reward them, recognize preferences, and make them feel valued. So loyalty programs, especially with personalized perks, are now central to driving repeat visits. So I know, what I'm saying? I know we probably got a couple people in the chat that own, restaurants or food trucks or whatever. So please keep all of this stuff in mind because I want everybody to thrive. So just keep that stuff in mind that, you got to innovate with this technology. People are going to go, because when people think about eating food and they're hungry, they're going to go to where they can get it the quickest, but the most quality food. I know if I get hungry like that, that's what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. Convenience, y'all.
Yeah, somebody said Waffle House need AI. Listen, Olive Garden. Thank you, Danny. Bojangles AI be pissing me off. Oh man, see, we ain't got no Bojangles. Well, we got this fake ass Bojangles in Vegas. I gotta go back to it. Maybe they got the AI out here. That's the only thing I miss about North Carolina, boy. Bojangles.
Is it good? Is Bojangles good over here?
You talking about in Vegas? I haven't had it in Vegas yet. I heard it's nasty though. I haven't got good reviews. But I don't know, gang. I ain't had Bojangles since in a minute, gang. Like, but man, Waffle House. Yeah, I miss Waffle House. I miss Waffle House for sure. I tell you, it's much easier to diet when you ain't in North Carolina though.
Oh hell yeah. When you're not in the South, it's way easier.
Way easier. So
way easier.
They got cookout out there. Hell no, they ain't got cookout out here. I wish, gang. I be missing that shit. You know how you just have random cravings? I be having random cravings for Bojangles, random cravings for cookout. I miss it. But I'm glad I'm not there because it's not as accessible and it's helping me as I go on this weight loss journey. So I don't need to be near every day. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm going to North Carolina in March and I'm going to Bojangles, I'm going to Cookout, and I'm going to Waffle House. So I don't
All three of them. All three.
All three. Might do a cool. Y'all trying to do a meetup in North Carolina at the Waffle House? All my North Carolina followers tap in. We can meet at Waffle House. That's cool with me. Y'all know I'm from the Bull City. So y'all already know it's gonna be a Waffle House in Durham. If you scared to come to Durham, don't come. I don't want to hear it. If you scared to come to Durham, don't come. I don't want to hear it. It ain't even that bad. It's all gentrified now and shit.
So a Waffle House meetup. All right.
Waffle House meetup with me. Yeah, with Kween. I don't think D gonna be in North Carolina. If he there, cool. But yeah, if y'all trying to do a Waffle House meetup in North Carolina in March, I'll set it up. I'll let y'all know. My trading boys in Durham. Oh, Robert said he'll pull up. You'll pull up to the Bull. I'm from New York. My whole family in North Carolina. Dang, that's crazy because most of my family is in New York and I'm from North Carolina.
It's the opposite.
It's the opposite. Well, at least on my dad's side, not my mom's side.
I pull up Bojangles. And then in North Carolina about the snow coming soon. Oh yeah, we were just talking about that. Yup.
Oh yeah, y'all do got a little. Hopefully it's no snow in March though, because I'm coming in March. So yeah, not.
I know it's dicey in March. March, April is dicey. So.
Somebody said they built a Bojangles in Brooklyn. You need to ask.
Probably it's New Jersey. It's one in New Jersey.
For real?
Yeah, I told you that. I told you they had one around my way. They built one.
It's good.
I ain't have it yet because they just built it. I ain't been there.
I ain't know that.
That's my sister.
Said that.
That's my sister.
But the Bojangles in Brooklyn throwing me off. I ain't gonna lie, because I think about Bojangles. I think about the South. A Bojangles in Brooklyn would throw me off. That shit probably nasty. Because I know Bojangles in Maryland is disgusting. The Bojangles that's in my when I go to DC, I don't never go to Bojangles because that shit is disgusting there.
So the more north you go, the more nasty it is.
It's nasty, yeah. Once you got a Virginia, it's over with for Bojangles and Cookout.
It's all about the money, man. So if they start franchising, just like Chick-fil-A. I remember Chick-fil-A just used to be in the mall, yo. It just used to be in the mall. Like it was like a specialty thing. You know, at least where I'm from in Jersey, it used to just be in the mall. It wasn't never no Chick-fil-A's outside of the mall like that where I was from.
Yeah.
And then once they started building more, once they put Chick-fil-A in New York City, it was a wrap.
Yo, they said it's on Church Ave. What around that? What's Church Ave, D?
Church Ave
in Brooklyn. They said that's where the Bojangles at. It's rough over there. If it's rough over there, it's probably nasty. Church Ave, yeah.
What's Church Ave? What section of Brooklyn is that in? I mean, some of these streets.
Well, I was saying ask Quran for shit. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Chick-fil-A is nasty now. Yeah, for sure. I seen somebody ask something about Canton Network. Where can you get Canton Network right now? I believe it's on Uphold. Oh, never mind. Sunnage got you right. Uphold, maybe Kraken. Okay.
Oh, yeah, Flatbush. Oh, okay. Flatbush. Okay.
Peachy, you went. Peachy, you been. Who that? Spider, you ate. Oh, you said it might.
It's in between. Oh, it's in between. It's probably in between Flatbush and Canarsie. Yep. No, they gonna. Yeah. I mean, if it's decent, it got staying power. If it's decent, it got staying power.
Hey, we didn't recommend to invest in Canton because we're not financial advisors. We recommended you do some research and then decide from there if you want to invest in Canton. Okay, so you make your own decisions. We don't recommend it. We just talk about assets, and y'all can go do your own research and make your own decision. But I like Canton Network. I'm looking more into it. Canton is on Kraken. It's on Uphold. Appreciate you, Crypto KB. Appreciate you, my boy. Oh, Peachy said I haven't been since it came back to Brooklyn. Oh, okay. No, Peachy was gonna tell me if it was nasty or not. Peachy was gonna tell me if that shit was nasty.
Yeah, it's in between. It's in between. It's in East Flatbush. They say. Okay. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, we'll probably talk about Canton a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I know I like the use case on it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely working with the DTCC, NASDAQ, BNY, Goldman Sachs. So yeah, definitely something I might. And it's only 17 cents because I definitely want to catch it before it hit a quarter. So I might put a little something on it.
Mm-hmm. Steve said Church Ave is gully.
Oh yeah. Cause shout out to KB because he said he didn't want nobody thinking they was getting an asset and then they get ate up in ETH fees. Exactly. So which one is ERC20? Canton on Uphold is ERC20. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for those asking about Canton. That is ERC20. So them ETH fees gonna kill you. So be careful with that. Kraken. So I think it's probably gonna be better to cop that on Kraken then. Might be better to cop that on Kraken. I mean, unless you want to pay the fees, if you cool with the fees, then cool. But just keep in mind it's ERC20 on Uphold. I'm glad you just said that because I definitely was just gonna go to Uphold. But I probably would have saw the ERC20 and been like, oh nah.
All right, it's all good.
Oh no, I'm good. Oh, Axel on Uphold is ERC22. Okay. Yeah, AXL. Okay. That's a fact. But yeah, y'all. So D and them is running another call. So again, we probably won't be on Patreon tonight, but we're gonna go live this weekend. But D's running a call. So y'all take advantage of the free trust. Again, we don't know when they're gonna stop the free trust. We just gonna find out on some random day, and then some of y'all gonna be like, "Dang, for real? It's over?" And we're gonna be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, man. Like it's affordable as hell, fam. A couple of y'all hit me up and said y'all already set y'all trust up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad y'all did.
Yeah, it's a simple setup. And keep in mind, y'all, it's typically like $3,000 at minimum to open up a trust. And D&M company is offering it for the free ski. Free ski. So make sure you tap in and set up your trust. And it's an easy setup. It ain't nothing difficult. It ain't nothing that's gonna have you sweating. But I know you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all take the time out and get on one of those calls and get your trust, because I know some of y'all been probably meaning to get a trust for 10 years and just was like, bro, I can't drop 3 to 5 bands on that right now. All right, you got an opportunity to do it for free right now, gang. So yeah, take advantage of that free trust, y'all, for sure.
Yeah, do it for free. All you gotta do is get protected, or you and your kid are protected. You know what I'm saying? And you get access to a trust for free, fam. So the call is at 4 p.m. Just go to the link in the bio. It says free trust class. We're running them through the weekend too. So you know what I'm saying? So if you pull up, if you fill out the form now, and somebody will hit you back, either me or somebody will hit you back, and we'll let you know what times are available over the weekend as well. So, oh yeah, it's not available in NY. Sorry.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's the only stipulation. It's not available.
So I keep telling y'all get up out of that game. They don't want y'all to be great. I be telling my family.
Yeah. Peachy about to be out though.
I know Peachy about to be out. I was just saying in general. Like, y'all get stuff done, and y'all need to make sure y'all got an address in New Jersey or something. Make sure y'all got a New Jersey ID, Pennsylvania or something. But yeah, you got to move a little different if you live in New York. That shit is insane. They do not want y'all.
It's available everywhere else in the United States besides New York. I'm sorry. Yep. I don't make the rules. It ain't my company, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, y'all. Oh, and then we think about doing this class. Y'all let me know in the chat. We think about doing a class about DeFi income stacking, so turning yield into cash flow. So, you know, we just don't want the API. We want monthly income. So, what we're doing is we want to show people how to make money monthly. So it's normally like the 1,500% APYs to the 2,000%, but now we just shooting for the 200 to 500% because I think they starting to fade away with the 1,500% APY pools. They're like, all right, too many of y'all found out. We probably fucked it up. BlockNation probably fucked it up. We probably fucked it up. We brought way too many people in, and they like, nah, kill it. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. So, but no, we just gonna focus on that 200 to 500% APY and focus on monthly income. So we're not chasing APYs no more. We're gonna start building income monthly, and we're gonna do a pretty much a master class on how to do that. So it's gonna be called DeFi income stack and turning yield into cash flow. So y'all let us know how y'all feel about that. That way we know if we need to run it, or you say, all right, well, y'all don't want it. Y'all let us know. But yeah. If we run that, we'll have the link and stuff available this weekend. We decided to run that. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the Patreon. Y'all give us some feedback on that in that Patreon. Shout out to Noble Revenue over here for the super chat, man. 555. Appreciate you. Queen, you check.
Oh, shout out to Noble. Yeah.
You check that SNL barbecue out. Did I have that? Hold on. Let me tell you. I'm about to tell you right now because I had some barbecue last week that I ordered on DoorDash. Let me see if it was the SNL one. Hold up. Hold on. Where is it at? Past orders. Hold on. About to tell you right now. Hold on. Wait, what is the? Because I just ordered from something last night. Hold up. Because I think my mom got some mac and cheese from there. Stop playing with me because it's not my last order. Where my past order at? Hold up. They about to make me mad. I'm trying to check my notification. Because hold up. Matter of fact, let me check my text messages because Dasher heading your way. Dang, they ain't put the name of the spot. I don't know if it was SNL, bro. I can't even remember. I just know it was straight. You know, I'm from North Carolina, so barbecue to me, I'm going to have high standards. I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? So some of the barbecue here I done had is like, I'm like, bro, this not barbecue. This ain't barbecue, my nigga. I don't know what this is, but it ain't barbecue. Y'all try it, though. That's crazy that it don't want to pop up right now. How do I see what my last?
Oh yeah, why you doing that? Yeah, the price of silver and gold has dropped dramatically. It's a game, fam. So it's a game.
It's the game. They got y'all. The people that sold, and I'm all for taking profits, but just know if you gave up all your precious metals, you don't have it anymore, which means you don't have the asset. So I hope y'all was playing it smart. You know, it's okay to take some profits for sure, but I hope you didn't give up everything because you know it's gonna be hard to get it back. Y'all see the price of it. Yeah. So well, it says busting. I'm gonna try it. SNL barbecue recently. Why has it got my recently? Where's my recent orders? I don't want to see my top orders. Where orders? Here we go. Hold up. Oh no. This one was called Project Barbecue. So you said SNL. Where is that at? I went to Project Barbecue. It was straight. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It was straight. Like the sauce was alright. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a 6 out of 10. It was straight though. It was straight. SNL barbecue. What I said? We might have that for lunch today. Hold up. SNL.
Is the free trust link in the Patreon? I'll put it in the Patreon right now.
Yeah, y'all. It's in the description too, and it's in the link tree.
Yeah, it's in the description. For those just go where it says free trust class and just fill out that form.
Oh, that shit is 6 minutes from my house. Okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna come. So come to me tomorrow. Be on the live tomorrow. We going. You in the Patreon? Who is this? Noble Revenue. You in the Patreon? You need to get in the Patreon. I'm gonna let you know how it is. I think we might go today. Mom,
you gonna pull up? He said, "I'm gonna pull up."
Yeah, we're gonna get that. Mom, she must be downstairs. SNL North Las Vegas. Yeah. You in the Patreon? I'm gonna let you know how it is. Hold on a minute. Is she downstairs? I hear something though. Yeah, you need to get in that Patreon, gang. Where my mom at? Hold up. See if she wants some barbecue today. Mom, you want barbecue for lunch? You want to try? Because somebody just told me to try the spot called SNL Barbecue. They said it's good. It's like 6 minutes from here. I haven't been there. I know. No, somebody on my live stream said try SNL Barbecue. They don't from the south. So. Oh, okay. It's 6 minutes. How? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna check. Barbecue. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's the lunch. Okay. I'm gonna put breakfast now. They want to wait before you order it. Yeah, I won't order it right. Like not at this second. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we going. Who this? Shout out to Mr. Turk. Yeah, my mama said she down for some barbecue today. So yeah, we gonna go because that shit is less than 10 minutes from my house. All right. Got a recommendation. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know how it is too. If you join that Patreon, let me know that you the SNL person. The person that recommended SNL. But yeah, that was it though, D, right? You just got a call at 4. We got a trust call at 4. And then we'll be going live this weekend. Potentially a class coming up with the DeFi income stacking. So yeah, make sure y'all tune into that class. I'm gonna put it in the Patreon. Y'all let me know about the DeFi income stacking, turning yield into cash flow. We're probably gonna run that. Shout out to DJ Sir, run it up, monthly income on DeFi. All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Yeah, we're gonna focus on that 200 to 500% APY. We're gonna get paid regardless. We're gonna get paid. For sure. All right, bet. We good. All right, y'all. So we'll see y'all this weekend. And we'll see y'all in the Patreon. About to put some stuff in there. Y'all give us some feedback. Yeah, and I'm about to go downstairs to eat breakfast. So no, I ain't going to SM. Yeah, my mom just made breakfast, so we're gonna go later. Yeah, she literally just cooked breakfast. But yeah. All right, y'all. We'll tap in with y'all. We'll be in that Patreon. We'll tap in with y'all this weekend too. Yep.